Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for His blessings so that I can make this video. I'm Divasmara Larashati and my student ID number is A1M2 20004 and I'm from class B. Here, I'm going to explain to you all about the procedural text, of course in English. Okay, let's start. What is procedural text? Okay, procedural text is a text that explains or helps us how to make or use something. Its social function is to describe how something is completely done through a sequence of actions or steps. The purpose of a procedural text is to provide sequenced information or directions so that people can successfully perform activities in safe, efficient, and appropriate ways. Now, there are three generic structures in the procedural text. The first is goals or purposes. This component addresses the what of the piece. It will refer to what is to be done or made. This will also provide for the title of the text itself, usually in the form of a how-to sentence or the name of the thing to be made itself. Okay, the second is the materials or tools. Now, the third and the last are steps or methods. This is the heart of the procedural text, as it outlines step by step to follow in the procedure itself. Okay, to know the text that we read is a procedural text or not is so simple, it's so easy. You can read the title and the title is started with how to make blah 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 or how to use blah blah blah. It can be certainly defined that the text is a procedural text. Okay, move for the definition of procedural text. There are three definitions of the procedural text. First, procedural text is text that explain how something works or how to use instructions or operation manuals. For example, how to use the computer, how to use the tape recorder, and etc. Second, procedural text is text that instruct how to do particular activities. Example, recipes, rules for games, science experiments, and road safety rules. Okay, third is procedural text is text that deal with human behavior. For example, how to live happily, how to succeed, and others. For the purpose of procedural text, as what I've said before, there are two purposes of this kind of text. First, to explain, to tell the reader how to make or how to operate or how to do something through a sequence of actions or steps. Second, to explain steps or instruction to make or to operate or to do something. Now, procedural text has language features, such as first, use adverbial sequence or temporal conjunction. For example, first, second, third, and the last. Second, use command or imperative sentence. For example, put the noodles on the blah blah blah, cut the onion, wash the tomatoes, and others. Third, use adverbials or adverbs to express detail of time, place, manner accurately. For example, for 5 minutes, 2 hours, etc. Fourth, use action verbs. For example, make, take, boil, and cook. And the last is use simple present tense. For example, prepare 2 spoons of sugar, or cut the fruit round or dice. Okay, I think that's all from my explanation of procedural text. I'm really sorry for all my mistakes in this video, and I hope you'll understand. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.